Quarterback of the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior take a shot deep. Open target. From left to right, sets off.
All down.
Watch him, he's gonna step. He's gonna go for it. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium here in beautiful Clemson, South Carolina, where we start to wrap up your Week 6 with the Pittsburgh Panthers and the Clemson Tigers. Hello, everyone. Nate Murphy alongside Andrew Anderson, set to bring you all of tonight's action. And Andrew, these two teams coming in both 2-3. They're kind of having Jekyll and Hyde seasons, but the winner right now will be guaranteed that last playoff spot from the ACC.
Yeah, looking at the standings, this is going to be a good fight. I mean, I've heard good things from both teams, so I'm looking forward to see who comes out on top.
Clemson's going to get the football to start the ball game, and they come out in their all orange uniforms. Pitt. Well, I'm looking at the. Sorry, I thought one of these guys would have the fourth spot. Maybe I misread my standings this afternoon. So I apologize if I gave you guys wrong information. Bruce Roberson on the first play of the ball game picks up 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for Clemson.
Yeah, a good little throw there by Luke Cannon. Start getting himself into a rhythm there. Hopefully he can get more.
Second play of the ball game, another throw out to the flat, this time to Duke Peterson out of the backfield. And it is a quick first down here for Clemson at the 44-yard line. So here we go on 1st and 10, ball on the 44. Handoff up the middle and out to midfield goes Peterson. A nice carry. Give him 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, good run there by Peterson. He ran over that linebacker to get that extra few yards.
So here we go on 2nd down. Under center is Cannon. He fires this quick slant, and it will be caught. Still not down, and Roberson fighting forward. Gain at 10. Move the chains again for the Tigers.
Yeah, good second effort there by Roberson. I honestly thought he was down. I was kind of wondering what's going on.
He was laying on top of a bunch of bodies and whistled down finally inside the Panther 40 at the 39. Offset eye. And they will hand it off here. Stiff arm and then back to the line of scrimmage. Duke Peterson fought hard just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10 after the Xavier May tackle.
Yeah, way to get back to the line of scrimmage there. I thought he was going to get stopped in the backfield for sure.
So now on 2nd and 10. 3 receivers near side. Quick slant to the middle of the field. And Gage Tyson gets his first catch of the ball game. That'll set up a manageable 3rd and 4 here for the Tigers.
Yeah, this is definitely an easy 3rd down, or manageable 3rd down. And Luke Cannon, he's being really efficient with the ball today on 4 of 4 so far.
Under a little bit of late pressure, but he's able to find his man over the middle. E.J. Tay for 9 and a 1st down.
Yeah, I like how Luke Cannon seems to be spreading the ball to all of his receivers, even the running back out of the backfield.
We'll see if that trend continues or if he locks in on a favorite receiver as the night goes on. This one thrown out there to Bruce Roberson. He's already got 3 catches here to start the ball game. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, like I said, Luke Cannon, he's very efficient for the start of this game, 6 of 6.
And he will throw it for the 7th time. Open man, 1st and goal as Buck Hunter took a big shot down there around the 4-yard line, but holds on, and it will be 1st and goal.
I think with that, every receiver and tight end so far that's been on the field has a reception now.
Offset eye, and Cannon's going to throw it again under some pressure. Gets it away to the 1. It's Gage Tyson, his 2nd grab of the afternoon. It'll be 2nd and goal from inside the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I would think here Clemson just hands it off and gets the easy tutty.
Now Duke Peterson, the lone back. He's got it up the middle and into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown.
Yeah, that was a very good drive there by Clemson, the Clemson offense, and very good and proficient there for Luke Cannon. Didn't miss a completion, and then, to cap it off, just the easy touchdown run there for Duke Peterson.
Peterson walked it in from officially half a yard out. They didn't give him any yards there, but a touchdown run for Duke Peterson puts Clemson on top with 5:57 to go here in the 1st quarter. 7-0, and now Andre Beloff will come out here and lead the Panther offense for their first drive of the night. And after the Xavier May return, they'll start it at about the 22-yard line. And Andrew, what's this offense going to do? They got to get rolling here. They want to find a way to get even back up here quickly.
Honestly, if I'm Pitt, try to replicate Clemson's offensive success and just get down the field and score 7.
They're going to go play action on play number 1, and Beloff fires far side. Darius Harris picks up 8. Good start to the Panther drive.
Got an update for you over on Twitch. Texas drives down to open the game and settles for a short field goal. They're up 3-0 with 6:16 left in the 1st.
That game, big implications on the Big 12 standings. This one with implications in the ACC, and Darius Harris, back-to-back plays for Harris. This time he taps the toes, and it's 1st down for the Panthers.
Yeah, nice sideline catch there by Harris to be able to get both his feet down and get the 1st.
Man in motion, they'll fake it to him, and Beloff with time. He's going to take a shot downfield, has a man complete, slipping a tackle, and into the end zone is Dave Axis for a Panther touchdown.
Yeah, Andre Beloff, he had time to do his taxes in the backfield. That's how much time he had. And what a ball there to Dave Axis.
Beautifully thrown ball right out in front, and then Axis is able to slip the tackle. And we've got early fireworks here. We're less than 4 minutes into this ball game, and both teams have put a touchdown on the board. Clemson a little bit more methodical. Pittsburgh took the big shot downfield, but both quarterbacks have yet to see a pass hit the turf, and both of them, Beloff has the touchdown pass. Peterson ran it in for Clemson. Both quarterbacks look good. Obviously, at some point, one of them's going to misfire, but both offenses right now in control early.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Both offenses looking very efficient with the ball. I mean, Clemson, like you said, they did take more time off the clock before scoring, so let's see if they can go down and do that again.
Send the tight end in motion left to right, and they will throw. Complete once again over the middle. Gage Tyson. Give him 12. Give him a first down for the Clemson offense.
Yeah, this is a very good performance so far by Luke Cannon. Hasn't missed a pass yet. We'll have to see if he can continue this dominating performance so far.
And that one, he throws it away. He's getting some late pressure, although he did have a receiver in the flat. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Clemson offense. So here on 2nd down, straight drop back again, and this one is intercepted, deflected, then picked off inside the 30 to the 20, and drugged down at the 18-yard line. First mistake of the ball game, first big play for a defense goes to Trayvon Day and the Pittsburgh defense.
Yeah, way to make the play there by number 7 of Clemson. Otherwise, that would have been 6. And I thought it looked like the ball hit the turf there on the replay.
Now, there will not be a review, so somebody saw something in the booth that we didn't. And now the Panthers looking to take advantage quickly. It's Brandon DeMora just sits it down at about the 5-yard line, and it's 1st and goal.
Yeah, good little route there by DeMora, just sitting there and giving Beloff someone to throw the ball to.
I don't know that it was a commentator curse. You knew it was coming eventually. Someone was going to throw at least an incompletion. This one handed off up the middle. DJ Yost picks up just a yard. It'll be 2nd down and goal. So now 2nd and goal from the 3. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers in the set. Little midline read option, and Beloff keeps it and takes it into the end zone for a Panther touchdown.
Yeah, good read there by Beloff to see that the guy on the edge was actually going for the running back, Yost, and just good read there to keep it himself and get in the end zone for 7.
Also picked up a nice block there from one of his offensive linemen as one of the Tiger defenders was starting to break free. And it is 14-7, 4:12 to go here in the first quarter. And again, still a lot of fireworks going on. Pittsburgh's offense moving the ball well. That time they had a short field. Their defense made a big play. And so now if you're the freshman Luke Cannon, Andrew, you got to shake it off, although they're going to get a great return here. Troy Crozier, a 32-yard return, setting Clemson up. But the freshman quarterback, he's going to come back out, shake off the mistake, and go back to what he was doing in drive number 1.
Yeah, exactly. Even you don't have to necessarily take the shots, but the short little 4 or 5 yard routes that have been working for you, if you need to get those starting involved, get yourself back in the rhythm after that interception.
Well, that time was feeling some pressure and threw it away. Didn't even have a receiver in the area. Fortunate not to be called for grounding. It'll be 2nd and 10. Panthers coming with a blitz, picked up, and this will be thrown across the middle to Gage Tyson. He's got 9, makes this a manageable 3rd and 1. So 3rd, and they call it 1. It's a long one here. Fully loaded shotgun set. Cannon with 2 in the backfield. Play fake. Dumps it underneath. Complete. And Tyler Johnson makes the catch. Holds on. But takes a huge hit in the open field. And Clemson will have to punt it away.
Yeah, good defense there by Pitt to keep the ball and the person in front of them. Also, a Twitch update as well. Cincinnati responds with a first drive field goal, as well as it is tied up 3-3 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
14-7 here, 3:20 to play in our first quarter, and Pitt about to get the football back. The Panther offense has looked good on their first 2 drives, putting up 2 consecutive touchdowns. Now they're going to bring a man in motion, and they will give it to him on a jet sweep. And it's Dave Axis, who had the big touchdown catch earlier. He's going to lose for Bishop Guerrero with the stop in the backfield.
Yeah, good penetrating power here by the Clemson defensive line to get in the backfield as Axis was coming across the formation.
Now the Panthers go back to 3 wide and go to the read option again. Beloff trying to get to the edge, and will pick up 2 before he was ridden down. Nice play there on the outside. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, this Clemson defense, they're starting to fly around and get to the ball and keeping the person whoever gets the ball in front of them.
Belov able to dump this one off to Axis. He gets 8, but he stopped short. Needed 3 more to go there to pick up the first down. And Belov started 5 of 5, nearly 100 yards. But this time, the Panther offense will be kept off the board and have to punt it away.
Yeah, this is a big stop for Clemson's defense early in the game to hold Pitt to having to punt there.
And Tier Gunderson with the return. Clemson with the football back here, their 4th drive of the first quarter already. Ball starting at the 42-yard line under center, and they're going to hand it off. Peterson with room to work, ran into his own blocker. Otherwise, might have been more. Picks up 9. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, if he hadn't run into his blocker, that definitely would have been a first down. And yet another Twitch update for you. A 1-yard touchdown run by James Stanton, and Texas is up 10-3 with 2:12 in the first.
And here we go, 2nd down and 1 here. Fully loaded shotgun set, and Gannon across the middle. And, Cannon across the middle. Finds Roberson for the 4th time here in the first quarter, and it's a first down for Clemson.
Yeah, besides the interception here, even Luke Cannon is having a good game. 12 of 15 for 91 yards so far.
He comes near side. It is complete. Xander Miles with the tap of the toes. And it'll pick up 4 to set up a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, like I said earlier, these little 4 to 5 yard routes seem to be helping Clemson get into a rhythm. So we'll have to see if that keeps going on here as the game progresses.
Play fake, and then they dump it underneath to Jake Banks. He winds up running out of bounds quickly. It'll be a gain of 1, 3rd and 5 here for the Tiger offense. So now Clemson going to spread it out, empty backfield. And Cannon, he's going to take his shot downfield, one-on-one, underthrown, intercepted in the back of the end zone. And the Panther defense once again comes up with a big stop and trying to catch the number there, 36, Ty Bailey with the interception.
Yeah, Cannon thought he had his receiver, threw up a 50-50 ball, and the Panther defender ended up coming away with it.
Axis again on the carry, shakes off 1, and he's got room. And now he's got first down yardage, falls forward for 13 and move the chains.
Yeah, Pitt, they're looking to go down and get up, add another score to the board and put themselves up even bigger. That'd really help Pitt's momentum.
Darius Harris across the middle, 2nd down and 8 coming up. And again, Belov just being efficient, 6 of 6 to start the night for 101 yards. And now on 2nd down and 8, handoff up the middle. Plenty of room to work for DJ Yost, and she picks up 7. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up for the Panther offense.
Yeah, if I'm Pittsburgh, I try to get DJ Yost. I try to get her involved some more here and get her some more carries.
They'll fake it to Yost. Belov setting up in the pocket. All kinds of time. Nobody getting off of blocks for Clemson's defensive line, and that allows a receiver to break open, and it's Josh Mizikar for 20 on a comeback route, and it'll be first down for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, if you're Clemson's defense, you don't want to allow all this time, because he had time to pitch a tent and get some s'mores cooking before he was able to throw the ball, before he had a receiver get open.
It was good work from Mizikar to read that and find an open space, and the Panthers will not get another snap off. So the Panthers driving, and when we come back to quarter number 2 here at Memorial Stadium, it's 14-7. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports here on YouTube. And welcome back here. Nate Murphy and Andrew Anderson all with you for the ride tonight, and Belov taking his shot to the corner, overthrown, incomplete.
Well, now we've seen both QBs throw a incompletion, so now it'll be we'll have to see which quarterback can stay proficient after their incompletion.
So 2nd down and 10, man in motion, and they'll fake the handoff. And there's the nice corner out, and this time put on the money, breaking tackles and getting it inside the 10-yard line is Darius Harris for 29, 1st and goal, Panthers.
Yeah, this was a good ball here by Beloff. Just led the receiver. You know, good catch by the receiver and way to get upfield, breaking some tackles.
Yeah, did not want to go down. He's able to get it inside the 10-yard line. Where do they spot him? They give him the 8. 1st and goal for Beloff and the Panther offense. Pistol formation. Yost behind him, and then they will motion a man behind Yost. Yost gets the carry. Doesn't get any yards to show for it. Bubba Hendricks with the tackle.
Yeah, good penetration there by the Clemson defensive line to get in the backfield for a loss.
And once again in the pistol. Flex the receiver out, set up a 2-by-2 look. Beloff will dump it to the flat, and it's Charlie Gray, the walk-on, run out of bounds for a loss of 3. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Yeah, you want to be going upfield, not going behind the chains here when you're this close to the end zone.
The Panthers facing just their third down of the first half. 1 out of 2 so far. This is a 3rd and goal from the 11. Across the middle, complete, and finding his way into the end zone is Brian Spell for a Panther touchdown.
Yeah, good route there by Spell, getting over the middle of the field and being able to get in the end zone for 7. And a Twitch update for you guys. Mustafa Chalakovich with a 21-yard touchdown run. Texas now up 17-3 with 10 seconds left in the first quarter.
Now that game's starting to stretch out a little bit, and it's 14 over there. And after the extra point from Muhammad Jones, it is 14 here as well. 21-7, 8:04 to play here in half number 1. Well, we saw early fireworks from both teams to start the ball game. Clemson, on the other hand, has kind of cooled off offensively. Luke Cannon has got to find his rhythm again. He's got to get Clemson downfield. Down 14. This is a big drive for this Tiger offense. They're going to start it shotgun formation. Ball sitting at their own 32-yard line. Cannon with some time throws it far side and dropped. And boy, you got to help your quarterback out there.
Yeah, that one hit him in the hands. Heard a defender coming up to him, and I think he just got scared there.
4 wide receiver look. Read option here for Clemson. Pitt's been working that pretty well tonight, and Luke Cannon says, I'm going to give it a shot, picks up 5, and it'll be 3rd and 5 here for Clemson.
Yeah, if you're Clemson, you want to get this first down, keep the ball moving, and try to get down there and score 7 to pull this game within 7.
Shot down the middle of the field. Buck Hunter, his 2nd catch of the night. And that's a big one. As you said, it moves the chains, keeps this Clemson drive going because they need to maybe steal back some of this Panther momentum.
Yeah, good ball there by Cannon, hitting his receiver in stride and get Buck Hunter getting some extra yards.
Ball now inside the Panther 40 at the 38-yard line. Peterson dotting the I, tight end in motion left to right. They'll fake it to Peterson. With time, comes across the middle, and it is dropped. That time, Buck Hunter could not hold on. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, these drops can come back and haunt Clemson later in the game if they can't get 7 on this drive.
Peterson breaks a tackle inside the 20. Could not slip the last defender. That was Xavier May that made the touchdown-saving tackle, but a great cut. Slips 1, and boy, the blocking up front on that run play for Clemson was on point.
Yeah, amazing run there by Duke Peterson. Amazing. Give props to the O-line there, being able to clear a hole for Peterson to go through.
Now they go bubble screen, dangerous throw, but somehow it's completed to Roberson, and he is hogtied on his way down. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Empty set here. Cannon in the shotgun. Fires near side, complete, turning it back upfield. It's Roberson again, 8 yards on that reception, his 6th of the night. It'll be 3rd and 1.
It's looking like we're starting to see Cannon finding his favorite target tonight so far. It looks like it's going to be Roberson.
Yeah, he is locked in on number 2, Bruce Roberson, right now, as he's doing a great job getting open. Offset eye, they will throw here on 3rd and short. Complete out of the backfield. It's Jacob Killingsworth, the other tight end, who lined up at fullback there, and it will be 1st and goal, Clemson.
Yeah, rarely do you see fullbacks. Only time I usually see fullbacks being used is here when they're up against the goal line.
Goal line formation. They're going to hand it to Killingsworth, and he's going to finish the drive with a Tiger touchdown.
Yeah, Killingsworth lining up again in the backfield, and good play there by Clemson just to give it to the fullback because he's the closest one to the goal line right there.
First back through, and he finds the end zone. 21-14, 6:04 to go first half. The Pitt lead has shrunk to 7. That was a big drive from that Clemson offense. They were able to get it downfield. Cannon found his rhythm again. And again, locked in on Bruce Roberson right now, the senior wide receiver, the elder of that group. And it seems to be working here, at least within the last couple of drives. Pitt now a chance to respond.
Yeah, if you're Pitt, you come out here, maybe take the last 5 minutes and go down and get another touchdown before half.
Belov will fire this one near side. A lot of pressure coming late, and he had to throw it away. It'll be 2nd and 10. So 2nd down and 10. Pistol formation. Yost in the backfield. Gets the call right up the middle. So DJ Yost between the tackles for 9. Good carry on 2nd and long to set up a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, good run there by the Pitt offense. And yet another Twitch update for you guys. This time a 10-yard touchdown pass to Mustafa Chalakovich on a screenplay, 24-3 Texas, 6:20 left in the second.
And Belov fired that one to an open receiver, and it was dropped. Tried to cut it upfield before they secured the catch. Took the eyes off the football, and the Panthers, they've slowed down themselves a little bit. Clemson's defense starting to find a way to get off the field. This punt off the side of the foot, it looks like, and Hale gets that knocked out of bounds around the 25. Clemson a chance to go tie the ball game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised here to see Luke Cannon using Roberson and some of his other receivers on this drive.
Well, they go draw play, first play to Peterson, and Xavier May comes flying in out of the secondary and lays the wood to him. It'll be 2nd and 13. Under center is Cannon, and he gives it off on a little stretch play to Peterson. He's got the 3 yards they just lost right back. It'll be 3rd and long for Clemson.
Yeah, right now, if I'm looking at Clemson, I'd expect them to run a pass play here on 3rd and 10.
And they will throw it here. Corner route dropped. Open man should have been a first down. Instead, it's incomplete, and the Tigers go 3 and out.
Yeah, now we'll have to see if Pitt can, with 4 minutes left, we'll have to see if Pitt can go down and get some more points on the board.
They're going to have good field position here. Xavier May, a 6-yard return, gets it out to about their own 39-yard line. And there you see Belov, 163 yards, throwing and rushing, 3 touchdowns here early on. So we'll see if that trend continues. Can Belov continue to stay hot here for the Panthers? Play action. He'll dump this underneath, complete, and breaking. He tackles Darius Harris. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, good route there by Harris to get open, and good throw there by Belov to hit the receiver.
Clemson coming with some pressure, read option look, and Belov is shut down there. Only gets a yard, and this time he is dropped by Bubba Hendricks. It'll be 3rd and 3. So here we go, pistol formation. Belov going to set up the screen. Yost has it. Makes a cut, but not enough blocking out in front. DJ Yost is going to lose 3, and he was swarmed under by a lot of orange jerseys there. It'll be 4th and 6.
Yeah, it looked like he had no help there from his blockers at all. It looked like Clemson was just able to surround him and bring him back into the, or her back into the backfield. My apologies.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I apologize. It'll be 4th and 6, and Clemson going to get the football right back. So all of a sudden, we've got a defensive struggle. Both defenses finding ways to get off the field, and 3.5 to go here in the first half. Clemson, another chance to get this even back up. They were down 14 at one point, and with a good drive here, could knot it back up at 21. Cannon comes to the near side, and Bruce Roberson once again, just a little curl route, sat it down in the zone, and his quarterback found him.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Roberson's becoming Luke Cannon's favorite target right now. If you're Pitt, you want to find a way to stop Roberson and force Cannon to throw to other people.
Now there's Roberson again, so they didn't force him to look anywhere else that time, as number 2 comes across the middle on a quick slant and a great throw. Put it out in front so he could catch and run, and it's a first down for Clemson. So Clemson putting a drive together here late in the first half. 3 receivers bunched to the top of the formation, and they'll send one in motion, setting him up on the wing. They will throw it, and they're going to take their shot to the corner. Completely dropped. Boy, I thought he had caught it, and as he turned upfield, it was dropped. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I think that would have been 7. And card collection, to answer your question, the over-under on it was 75.5 points, and Pitt is coming into the game as 10.5-point favorites.
Well, Bruce Roberson again. I don't know what the over-under was on his catches for the night, but he's already up to 9 with 2:53 to go here in the first half. And that really just a nice little back shoulder throw, and Roberson turns around and makes the catch.
Yeah, that could have been trouble, too, if the Pittsburgh defender had turned his head around and maybe gotten in front of Roberson.
Blitz coming, and that one is knocked down at the line of scrimmage. If you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up, and the Panther defense did it right there.
Yeah, exactly. That's one thing you're taught. If you're not going to be able to get to the quarterback, especially if you're not a tall, if you're on that defensive line and you're pretty tall, you get your hands up, the ball is rarely going to go anywhere.
Buck Hunter, his 3rd reception of the ball game. He's got 50 yards already. It'll be 1st and 10, just outside of the 10. So Clemson can get another first down here without scoring. This one thrown away, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Luke Cannon just didn't have anything open. Good coverage there by the Pitt defense, and, good decision there to throw it away instead of taking a sack.
Play fake across the middle. That one misfired. Receiver kept going, and it looked like Cannon wanted him to sit down. It'll be 3rd and 10. And so now on 3rd and 10. Cannon comes across the middle. It is complete to Roberson again, but he cannot get to the first down marker. So Clemson, well, they'll go for it. They're going to try and tie it up right here.
Yeah, I love the aggressive play call by Clemson, because if you don't get it, you pin Pitt on their own 2-yard line.
But it is picked off by Xavion May, and boy, he decides to take a knee. If he keeps coming out of the end zone, he's got a lot of green grass in front of him. He will take the knee with 2:03 to go, and for the 3rd time tonight, Clemson has thrown an interception.
Honestly, like you said, Nate, if he had come out of the end zone, that might have been in the other end zone on the other end of the field.
Looking for the other end zone here. Big shot downfield inside the 25. It's Josh Mizikar for 59 yards down to the 21 for a first down for the Panthers.
Yeah, way to avoid the sack here by Belov, and then just airs out perfectly to Mizikar for a really good play.
51 yards later, they are sitting just outside of the red zone here. 1st and 10. 2 receivers top of the screen. Play fake and Beloff with time to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Right back to Mizikar on that one. On one play, you flip the field, and then the next play, you get in the end zone to extend your lead.
A great drive, 80 yards in the blink of an eye. 1:42 to go in the first half, and that became a huge 14-point swing. The interception in the end zone, the 2 big plays to Josh Mizikar, and now it is 28-14. The Panthers are doubling up the Tigers right now. But again, plenty of time left to go and a lot of time left in the first half. Cannon, he's got to erase the mistakes. 3 interceptions here in the first half, but Clemson still a chance to get back in this ballgame.
Yeah, like you said, there's definitely plenty enough time, a full half to play, and all Luke has to do is just sit there and just take a few deep breaths and forget those interceptions, come out and play really good football for the rest of the game.
And if Pitt's not going to cover number 2 in orange, you keep throwing it to him. As once again, Bruce Robertson finds himself open. It's a first down out to the 43-yard line. So here we go on 1st and 10. 3 wide receivers and a tight end in the formation. Cannon with some time. He's going to take his shot downfield, and it's incomplete. Nearly picked off again. And Xavier May was back there in coverage once again.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I thought it said Roberson already over 100 yards in the first half, and then Xavier May has been everywhere tonight for the Pittsburgh defense.
And now Cannon, he's going to take a shot, and his receiver had a step, but he misfired on that one. He overthrows it by about 10 yards. It'll be 3rd and 10.
I think that would have definitely been 7, if not a really big play for Clemson.
They need another one here, and this one's underneath, but catch and run from Gage Tyson. Picks up 13, moves the chains when they really needed it, and it'll be first down for Clemson.
Yeah, that's a huge conversion. You're down double what you have currently in the first half, and 3rd and 10. 3rd down has not been your friend tonight, so good conversion there for Luke Cannon and the Clemson offense.
Taking their shot deep. And it's Bruce Robertson once again. He's behind the defense, and it's a Tiger touchdown.
Bruce Robertson is looking to have a big game tonight.
Well, he certainly is having a big game tonight. Here in the first half, over 100 yards. Throws the touchdown on the board there. Gets Clemson back to within 7, and making a late charge here for maybe offensive player of the week is Bruce Robertson. He's certainly been the freshman quarterback's favorite target. Pitt's going to have to lock down on him a little bit, but a huge return. Xavier May out across the 40, bumped out of bounds at midfield. So with 55 seconds to go, and remember, Pitt gets the football to start the second half, so they've got a chance to double up right here if they can come up with points in the last 55. Yeah,
that would be huge if Pitt could get points here and then start the 3rd quarter with the ball, go down and score. That'd be huge. But looking at Robertson last week, he had 257 and a touchdown, and I think right now in the 1st quarter, if I'm not mistaken, he might be pushing 150 already.
DeMora with the catch there, so Robertson looking to kind of have a repeat performance from last week. Beloff, he's at 250 passing yards here in the first half, and he's looking for more. This one thrown underneath, complete, and Pitt will use their first timeout. It's Darius Harris for 4.
Yeah, you don't want to give Clemson the ball back with any time here, especially if Cannon's going to be using his arm to his advantage like he did on that last drive.
Fumble, and Clemson's going to pick it up. Well, they fall on it, I guess I should say. Beloff hit, and the ball popped free, and Clemson's defense comes up with a huge play. Bishop Guerrero knocks it loose, and that is 98 Bubba Hendricks that falls on it. And, boy, all of a sudden a chance maybe to tie this up for Clemson.
Yeah, that's the definition of a commentator's curse. I kind of spoke that one to existence. Sorry, Pitt.
And here we go. Cannon downfield complete. They will take their first timeout. Gage Tyson for 21 and a first down.
Yeah, Luke Cannon also looking to have a big game tonight through the air.
Needs a couple more plays here to end the half, and this one's dropped, although that saves a timeout and a little bit of time on the clock here. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, if you're not sure if your receiver can catch it, I mean, as long as it gets knocked away or it falls onto the turf incomplete, you're saving yourself time.
So 2nd and 10. This one just fired into the stands, and it'll be 3rd and long. Still not in field goal range, so they need to pick something up here. Third and 10, 32 seconds to play. Ball at the 36-yard line. Cannon taking a shot, one-on-one coverage, and it's caught. Gage Tyson found it when the defender couldn't get his head turned around, and it is a Tiger touchdown.
Yeah, what an amazing last 2 possessions for Clemson. That is 14 unanswered, if I'm not mistaken, by Clemson.
It is, and it puts the game knotted up at 28 with this extra point from Johann Sebastian. And that one, I'm going to shout out Jason Myers, not because he got beat, but he had absolute fantastic coverage on that ball. And it was not a great ball from Luke Cannon. You saw it wobble out of his hands, but it got there, and Tyson was the one that was able to make the play on it. So Clemson down 14 at one point. It looked like Pitt was going to score again, and they come up with a fumble and another score. So 20 seconds to go, tie ball game, and now we'll see how aggressive the Panthers are going to be. Ball at the 35-yard line. They do still have 2 timeouts remaining. Belov is going to throw it. Comes near side, misfired, incomplete.
Yeah, and card collection, if you want to get that clip sent off, all you'll have to do is get a timestamp and send it off to, I think, who did we send it off to?
Silent Ninja, you can send it to him, or you can manually clip it. And that is down the sideline to Demore. He lands inbound, so they'll take a timeout, but you can manually clip that here on YouTube and post it as well on the highlights page. Beloff with some time. He's going to uncork this one to the end zone, and it's intercepted. 5 seconds to go, and that one is kneeled in the end zone, but Clemson's defense and Stephen Beck this time with the big play to turn away the Panthers.
Yeah, I think if you're Pitt, you had like another chance to gain. You had one more timeout, so you could have run one or two more plays before taking a shot.
And Peterson, he's going to lose a couple here as he's dropped in the backfield by Ty Bailey, and that ends half number 1. And what a half it was. Fireworks all over the field. Both offenses making play after play, some big plays. Pitt's defense early was making the stops, forcing the turnovers. Clemson on the last 2 Panther possessions come up with big turnovers. And Andrew, I mean, talk to us about what you saw in the first half. It was an excellent first half.
I mean, I'll give a shout out to both quarterbacks, both first drives, and even Belov leading into his second drive. They were almost perfect through the air. And then the Pitt defense, I have a feeling, started rattling Luke Cannon into making early mistakes, which led to Pitt getting such a big lead early on. And then the Clemson defense finally woke up and said, hey, they're making plays. We need to do the same thing so we can get back into this game. And then, like you said, the last two defensive possessions for Clemson helped their team bring it back and tie this game up.
Well, you see Clemson actually outgaining Pitt tonight. They have a better time of possession. It's the turnovers. The 3 turnovers early on helped Pitt build that lead. 2 different times here in the first half, they had a 14-point lead. Clemson able to claw back, this time get it tied up as we hit the halftime break. And now if you're Andre Beloff and the Panther offense, Beloff fumbled and then threw the interception late in the half to help get this thing tied back off. But you get the football to start the half. What do? How do you settle it back down for your junior quarterback and get things rolling back in your direction?
Well, I'm gonna use kind of a weird analogy here. You gotta just rewind. You gotta rewind past the interception and the fumble. You gotta kind of just delete those from your memory, delete those from like your brain's hard drive, and just be like, all right, I'm new half, new me.
Now Belov put that one where it needed to be, but some contact there. That ball pops free, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10, ball on the 30. Belov in the pistol here with Yost behind him, and Yost has the ball, and she gets it to the outside. Picks up 3 on the stretch play, sets up a long 3rd and 7.
Yeah, as you see here, 2 for 5 on 3rd down. 3rd down has not been neither of these teams' friends tonight. So we'll have to see who can start convert.
Big play there, and Axis, he leaps up and one-hands that play. So if you're looking to send something to Silent Ninja, take a look at that again. That's just style points. I don't think he needed to go just one-handed, but he did anyway.
Yeah, no, that completely cut me off. I was in shock after that. I don't even remember what I was saying or what I was going to say to finish that sentence.
So 1st and 10, Panthers now inside the Clemson 45. Belov will throw it again. He's got time. He comes down underneath to DJ Yost, and she's able to catch that one in front of Guerrero for a pickup of 4.
Yeah, if I'm anyone in chat, I'd get a clip of that one-handed grab by Axis, and I'd send that in. That could be a play of the week.
And so now on 2nd and 6, up the middle with Yost, and Yost falls forward for a pickup of 2. Very manageable 3rd and 4 here for the Panther offense.
Yeah, we haven't seen either of the running backs do much on the ground tonight. They've been doing a lot of their work through the air.
And Belov, he was trying to do some work on the ground, and Stephen Beck said, I don't think so. Loss of 4 on the read option. Clemson had that one read and shut down, and the Panthers going to have to punt it away.
Yeah, this defensive stop by Clemson could give their offense the spark they need, because now we could see Clemson, if they get a good drive going, they could take their first lead of the game.
And this would be their 2nd lead of the game. They were able to take their first drive downfield and put it in the end zone as they got the ball first. They were up 7-0, and after that, the Panthers kind of took over before they were able to get back on track. And here's Peterson trying to get back on track. 5 yards on the delayed handoff there. 9 carries, 40 yards for Duke Peterson. Does have the early touchdown.
You're right, guys. My bad. I totally forgot about that. I've just been...
There's an interesting formation as I think that was Buck Hunter, the tight end, hand on the ground out there wide. Bruce Roberson comes in on the slant route, and he's up to 158 yards on 13 catches as he picks up another 1st down.
Yeah, like I said, he's looking to have a replica game from last week. Last week he was 12 of 257 and a touchdown. We'll have to see if he can continue his dominance tonight against Pitt.
And this one over the middle, in and out of the hands of Gage Tyson. That time he was hit and couldn't hold on to it. It'll be 2nd and 10.
If you're Luke Cannon, I honestly think you got to keep feeding Roberson here.
Now he's going to hand it off this time to Peterson, and he's able to plow his way forward for 3, but it is a 3rd and 7 coming up. And so Clemson, 5 of 9 here on 3rd down. They'd love to convert and keep this one alive. And this one is dropped. And we have seen, in chat, they've been talking about breaking out the stickum here since the middle of the 1st quarter. Might not be a bad idea as we see another drop here from one of these wide receivers.
I'm just curious, was there an over-under on how many drops there were going to be this game?
Haven't been any prop bets in a few seasons, which I'm starting to miss a little bit in Sportsbook. But, there's been a lot of drops on both sides. But there's also been a lot of explosive plays, and you're seeing some of them there from the Panther offense. Mizikar with the latest. We had Dave Axis on their first drive on the big post route. And we've also seen Roberson and Gage Tyson on the other side make some big plays. So we've had some drops, but we've had some explosive plays. And, yeah, the hit on special teams, fortunately for Pitt, didn't jar the ball free. And this one thrown to Yost out of the backfield, able to turn it upfield, pick up 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I bet Pitt would have loved to get, or Clemson would have loved to get the ball right there if they jarred it out off their special teams.
And this one thrown near side, knocked down by Troy Crozier. He jumped that route and was nearly able to get both hands on it. Instead, swats it down, sets up a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, good play there by Crozier to, get in front of the receiver and get a hand on that ball.
And does it again on the other side of the field as he just steps in front of the out route and couldn't hold on to it, but knocks it away. 3 and out go the Panthers, and Clemson will once again have a chance to regain the lead.
Yeah, and over on Twitch, yet another update for you. James Stanton's 60-yard touchdown run as Texas running away with that one, 44-3 with 5:57 left in the third quarter.
Been there, done that against Texas a couple of different times in my AD career, including just last week. They were able to put it to me. I have a hard time against Texas. Duke Peterson up the middle for 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5. So ball on the Pittsburgh 47-yard line, 2nd and 5 for the Tigers. And this is a stretch play outside and a nice little outside run from Peterson. He's able to find 7, moves the chains, and the Tigers got a little drive going here.
Yeah, good little stiff arm there. The defenders did meet him at the first down marker, but the stiff arm was what helped get over that first down line.
Cannon fires this one complete, and guess who? It is Bruce Roberson once again, his 14th on the night.
14 for 162. What an insane game tonight for Roberson.
Offset eye, and they're going to give it to Peterson. Nice block on the edge, gets him inside the 30. A stiff arm gets him inside the 25 before he's finally wrangled at about the 23-yard line.
I said earlier that neither running back isn't really doing a whole lot tonight, but Clemson proving me wrong, sticking with a lot of the ground game so far in this quarter.
Roberson has got something going, and Cannon once again puts the ball on the money, and it's dropped. It'll be 2nd and 10. So here we go. On 2nd down, they go back to Roberson, and he's got to do some work on his own. He gets a yard. Xavion May with the tackle.
I think you mean Peterson there, Nate.
Yeah, I got Roberson on the brain. I'm actually looking some stuff up. Roberson with 14 catches tonight. That's actually a new single-game high for him. But Peterson did have the 1-yard carry. There's Roberson once again. He's only got a yard, though. His 15th catch on the night. Again, he's set his own single-game mark, or a personal best for himself at 15. Clemson, on the other hand, they got to settle for 3 as Johann Sebastian with the field goal up and good. My favorite kicker name in the CFSL. Sad to see him graduating this season, and it's 31-28. Clemson now on top. So a chance for a big return here for the Panthers. It's Mizikar. He gets it out across the 25 to about the 27-yard line, and the Panthers now find themselves down for the first time since early in the first quarter. 3:39 to play here in the third. Just a 3-point ball game. Plenty of time to get themselves back on top here.
A little fact there for you. The 15 receptions for Roberson ties Clemson's game record with Reese Donahue from season 16.
So not only is he setting a personal best, he's setting or tying team records. So a great game here for Bruce Roberson. But a 9-yard carry from DJ Yost. It's 2nd down and 1. Pistol formation here, and Beloff's going to throw across the middle. Complete. First down yardage for Brandon DeMora. Give him 7 and move the chains.
Yeah, good little route across the middle there by Demora, and good read there by Belov to see the open guy in the middle of the field.
Ball on the 44-yard line. They're going to fake the handoff under some pressure. Open man down the sideline. And it's Dave Dawkins. Picks up 27 down to the 30. It'll be first down for the Panthers.
I was going to say, that's the first time we've called his name this evening. Clemson just brought the house and was hoping their secondary could stop Pitt on that play.
Well, they nearly got home. Belov took a shot as he let it go, but the wheel route that time was able to get Dawkins free. Nobody near him. Big play for the Panther offense. And now they give it to Yost. And she is weaving through traffic and picks up 5. I mean, that was a nifty 5-yard run as she just kept cutting to the outside. Tier Gunderson with his 6th tackle there.
Yeah, I was going to say, Tier Gunderson just laid the boom on DJ Yost. Glad to see she's getting up and walking.
Yeah, probably going to need some smelling salts after that one. Big hit there. And she'll actually step out for at least a play. And Belov to the sideline, floated that one out there, and it landed perfectly in Brandon Demora's hands. Gain of 13 and a first down. So 1st and 10, they say. Looks like they can potentially get another first down. This one thrown far side, complete. It's Darius Harris. Give him 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. The ball just sitting off of the 5-yard line here. Second down. Pistol set. Yost in the backfield. They will fake it to her, and Belov to the end zone for a Panther touchdown, and they regain the lead.
Yeah, good read there by Belov to see that Yost was going to get stopped in the backfield, and he just tucked it and took it himself for his 2nd on the ground.
So Andre Belov with a big carry there puts Pitt back on top. 35-31, 153 to go in the first half. Good answer drive there after the Clemson defense had started to shut down Pittsburgh's offense. And now Clemson's offense back out on the field, going to have to respond. And again, you got to start looking at number 2, Bruce Roberson, but Duke Peterson starting to run the football pretty effectively. So if you're the Panthers, do you gear up to stop the run, or you putting extra eyes on number 2?
If I'm Pitt, Roberson's been tearing my secondary to shreds tonight. I would more than likely end up starting to try to double, if not triple cover Roberson to prevent him from going for another big game tonight. And also, I think we're being told here that he is the receiving yards record holder tonight, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, he is. He has 193. The record was 182.
So that a big night for Bruce Roberson, and it continues there. 9 yards on his 16th catch, now up to 172, and it'll be 2nd down and 1. So 2nd and 1, and Cannon will throw this one far side, and that is Buck Hunter. He's able to work his way to the midfield stripe. It'll be first down after the 7-yard reception.
Yeah, and Luke Cannon's having himself a good game. 360 yards. The only thing that you want to try to lower is the interceptions.
And again, back to the ground game, and Peterson maybe starting to wear down the Panther defense a little bit as he's able to pick up 9 on that run. Pemberton with the stop, but it's 2nd and 1, ball at the 42-yard line. And again, Cannon under center. Quick throw, first down and a little bit more. It's Xander Miles picks up 9 on just his 2nd look of the ball game, but it is a first down.
Yeah, in the first quarter, I called out that Cannon really didn't have a favorite target, but as the game progressed, we have all started to realize that Roberson is his favorite target.
Deep shot downfield, and it is going to be a Tiger touchdown as Gage Tyson gets behind the defense. We've seen that a couple of times as well So you start looking at Roberson, you start rolling coverage his way, and they beat you over the top again on the other side with Tyson and Clemson back on top. Back and forth we go here in the third quarter.
I think this game is going to be a very good ending game to call in the once we get to the final quarter of the game.
It's looking like a last man with the ball kind of game here, and a blunder on special teams. The Panthers special teams has been good all night long. There it's dropped and they fall on it at the 2-yard line. So Clemson with momentum now, and the Panthers backed up on their own goal line. Up the middle with Yost, and she's able to punch it out to the 5. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, you know, I was about to say we might want to watch for a potential safety coming up here, but good run there by Yost to give Beloff and this Panther offense some more breathing room.
And another good run by DJ Yost, and she's got 8, 2 carries and a first down here to start this drive, and right off the goal line they go.
Yeah, like I said on last play, good run there by Yost to give her offense some more breathing room to work with.
And now they go across the middle to Dave Axis for 12, and back-to-back plays with first downs. Now Dave Axis cracks the century mark.
And a Twitch update for you. Cincy trying to crawl back into it with Jackson Mitchell, 34-yard touchdown catch for Cincy. They trail 44-10 with 1:08 left in the third.
And we're on the way to the fourth quarter, so come on back. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And welcome back inside Memorial Stadium. Nate Murphy, Andrew Anderson with you here on the call as we start quarter number 4 in what should be a great finish. And it's Dave Dawkins once again, just the second catch for him tonight, but another nice pickup there. It'll be a gain of 8, 2nd and 2.
Yeah, it seems like for Pitt, Belov's favorite deep field target has to be Dave Axis so far.
And now they go to DJ Yost, and she's going to get around the edge, picks up 6 and a first down. So 1st and 10. Belov out of the shotgun, play action, and boy, I thought he was going to get smacked, but instead a great blitz pickup there, and Darius Harris able to get 13 and a first down.
Yeah, I didn't think Belov was going to have time to get rid of it, but good pickup there by, I think that was Yost that ended up picking up the, preventing the sack.
Big run here, and Belov down to the 21, weaving his way in and out of traffic, and it's a huge gainer and a first down for the Panthers.
Yeah, good cuts here by Belov. You know, he looked like he was going to take it back to the middle of the field, but then cut towards the sideline, then cut back into the lane he was running. And so good run here, good run there by Belov.
And so now on 1st and 10, ball at the 21. Yost with it, and she cannot get to the outside this time. The Tiger defense there, Shaquille Lundy with the stop. It'll be 2nd and 9. So here we go on 2nd down, ball sitting just about the 20-yard line. This one dumped underneath and dropped. That looked like a walk-on trying to come out of the backfield. No scholarship opportunity for him. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
If you're Pitt here, you want to get this first down so you can keep going on offense.
Underneath, and Yost didn't have a chance. She did a great job just to hold on to it, but a huge hit, and it'll be 4th down, and it looks like Pitt going to line up to try and tie this thing up with a Muhammad Jones field goal of about 37. It is up, it is good, and with 7:25 to play here in the ball game, or at least in regulation, and that one was not good by much. But Andrew, we are pretty much right where we started, all knotted up. The last 7:25 to play will win the ball game.
Yeah, like I said, like you said earlier, Nate, I think it's going to come down to whoever has the ball last in the game could end up winning this game, because both defenses are playing amazing and both offenses, they both have had their mistakes, but they have cleaned up their mistakes from the first half and have come to show out and play.
And Bruce Roberson once again comes across the middle, and he's got a 7-yard pickup on another slant route. It'll be second down and 3, ball at the 44-yard line.
And it's looking like Luke Cannon's going to be close to beating his total yards last week. Last week, he only had
They're going to
4.
rule that as a fumble. I'm sorry to cut you off there, but that potentially a huge play, as that ball ruled a sack and a fumble, and the Panthers unfortunately cannot fall on it. One of the offensive linemen able to pick it up.
I looked like his arm was going forward from where I'm sitting, but I couldn't tell you for sure.
I mean, I agree. That's why I was a little late to the call. I kind of thought it was a forward pass and incomplete, but 3rd and 8, either way we look at it here, and Cannon taking his shot. That one over everybody's head, incomplete. And the Panthers defense forces a 3-and-out. They're going to get the football right back.
Yeah, good defense here by Pitt to hold Clemson to a 3-and-out. And now we'll just have to see what Andre Belov and this Pittsburgh Panthers offense can do.
And fielded at the 21. May picks up 12, gets it out near the 35-yard line, and that's where the Panther offense will take it over. In fact, right at the 35. So Belov in the pistol, Yost directly behind him. Belov's going to throw flat on the far side, complete. Turning it upfield is Darius Harris. He's got 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, it looked like that Clemson defender was basically mirroring the Harris there. If the Clemson defender had taken a step towards Harris, he might have had an interception.
And Yost swallowed up in the backfield. Zach Matney with the credit for the tackle for loss. And, I mean, Yost really had nowhere to go there. Just a sea of orange on the outside.
Yeah, no, that was a good play there by the Clemson defense to read that and get into the backfield.
And now Belov taking a shot downfield, open man, and ruled out of bounds. I believe that was Dave Axis between the corner and the safety. They're not going to take another look at it. It will be 4th and 10. The Panthers will punt it away. So Clemson about to get the football back, and that was a potentially big play miss from the Panthers, and now special teams for the Tigers. And this is going to be a touchdown to the 5, into the end zone. Tyr Gunderson from 72 yards out puts the Tigers back on top.
Yeah, I can't tell, but I think the punter had a chance to stop Tyr Gunderson, but just took the wrong angle and ended up getting, Tyr Gunderson ended up running right past him.
I mean, look, I'm a big Pat McAfee fan. I believe that punters are real people, but only outside of the CFSL. Not here. They don't have a chance, and could not stop Tyr Gunderson there. And from 72 yards out, a big punt return. First punt return touchdown that I've actually seen in quite a while, or at least been a part of in a while. So big play there. Puts Clemson on top. Momentum squarely on their side. How does Belov and this Panther offense respond now? Because they've got to make a play.
I mean, if you're Belov in Pittsburgh, take the next 5 minutes, go down the field, end up scoring, tie it, and send it to OT.
Now, they're going to probably look to take some chunks out of this field here. That one complete for a first down, and a nice big throw downfield to Brandon DeMora gets him out near midfield already.
And Belov having himself a good game tonight, over the 400 yard passing mark tonight.
He'll look for more, and he'll look for it here. Quickly across the middle, complete, breaking a tackle, and it's Darius Harris for 8. Sets up a 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, good throw there by Belov to keep the drive alive. And over on Twitch, Cincinnati Cincinnati's own Jackson Brown with a pick six. Cincy down 44-17, 6 minutes left in the game.
And DJ Yost looking to help climb Pittsburgh back to even as she rips off a nice run. Gets it down to the 40, and it'll be 1st and 10. Belov with time, going to fire it near side, over top of everybody. Incomplete, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, like I said earlier, if you're Belov in this Pittsburgh offense, you want to keep the clock moving, you want to take your time, and you want to end the drive with as little time as you can, as well as getting 7 on the board.
This one dumped underneath, and breaking one tackle is Chris Darby. That will be all. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 coming up. So Belov now in the pistol formation. Yost directly behind him. He'll throw here on 3rd and 10. Takes a shot down the field and incomplete. Stephen Beck, he had one earlier, nearly came up with another one. And luckily he was able to get his hands on it for the Tiger defense because the receiver was in the end zone behind him. It would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, that Pitt defender had 2 steps on the corner there. So good defense by the corner. Get his hands up and knock it away.
And Brogan, I like that. The whole din of Tigers was on that throw in the flat earlier. I might steal that later. As this is going to be a run to Peterson, as Clemson now will look to maybe go into that 4-minute offense and try and grind out some of this clock. Mike Herzog with the tackle at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, if you're Clemson, you want to enter the chew clock phase of the game. You're up 7, 3:30 left in the game. That's what if I was you, that's what I'd do. I'd try to keep the ball inbounds, keep it in the field of play, and just let the play clock and the game clock wind down as low as you can before hiking the ball.
Well, 3rd down and 8. It looks like they're going to have to throw it here if they want to keep possession. And they are going to, they could have probably ground out a little bit more of that clock. Peterson, well, he got the ball all 3 plays on that drive, which is probably the right decision. Although the way that Bruce Roberson's been playing, maybe you throw it to him once as well. But Ty Bailey sniffed out that screen, slipped through the 2 blockers, got him in the backfield. Clemson goes 3 and out. Pitt's got a chance again.
I mean, but like I said, that's the thing you wanted to do as Clemson. You don't necessarily need to get down the field and score, but you did take off a good portion of the clock, as they are doing here. They're going to have to punt this with maybe 2:20, 2:15, 2:20 left on the clock.
Well, we've seen one punt return tonight. And one accord, he's saying, don't kick it to me. He wants his shot. We've seen May come close a couple of times to breaking one. And they will kick it right to him. He's across midfield. He's got a little bit of space, and he's tackled at the 41. So Xavier May, the 12-yard return, sets Pittsburgh up in Clemson territory. A lot of time left. 41 yards away from tying the score with 2:19 to play and all 3 timeouts. Belov going to bring a man in motion, and they'll fake it to him. Then he'll follow. Gets a good block. He's inside the 20, slips a tackle, and Andre Belov to the end zone for a Panther touchdown.
Yeah, they didn't need to take any time off the clock. Way to follow his lead blocker. Follow the lead blockers here by Belov. Just saw a lane, took it, slipped out of the tackle, and had green grass in front of him.
That was a beautifully designed play. And as a Mountaineer, I hate to give any kind of credit to the Panthers in any way, but a great play design, a great blocking up front as well. And Belov did exactly what he needed to do. Got it to the end zone. And with 2:12 to go, the only problem with that 41-yard scamper is they leave so much time on the clock for the Clemson offense. Now it can Luke Cannon and that group go downfield to make a play.
Yeah, like we said earlier, this game has looked so far like it is going to come down to this final possession here by Clemson.
Buck Hunter for 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3 as the clock ticks under 2 minutes to go. And again, Clemson with 3 timeouts, all kinds of time, and all they need is a field goal. If they can grind the clock down far enough, they could potentially kick it as time ran out. But they're going to take the shot downfield. Guess who? Bruce Roberson for 40 yards, and it's inside the red zone.
And Bruce Roberson hit the 200-yard mark tonight. Back-to-back games for him over 200 receiving yards.
And tonight on 18 catches. So having a huge night. Again, player of the game or player of the week potential kind of night. Now you see Clemson going into the grind mode. They're going to give it to Peterson up the middle. And he's finally whistled down after 8. No timeout from either team.
I know I know casters and everybody get to vote for player of the week, and I'd be shocked to see if Roberson ends up not on the list. I'd be very well surprised.
Peterson's going to lose a yard here. Xavier May with the tackle. A little surprised the Panthers aren't using their timeouts here to try and get the football back. And Clemson can just wind this down. And they did. They wound it down too far. We're going to overtime.
This is the first game I've called that has ended up going into OT. I have watched games in the CFSL go into OT, but not have had games that I have called go into overtime.
Yeah, I see it going on in chat, and yeah, it's just one of those weird AI things. So here we go. Clemson with the ball first to start overtime. Number 1, Buck Hunter picks up 6, and it will be 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, JCT claiming that if Clemson somehow loses this, the game is rigged. I don't think the game would be rigged.
The wide receiver screen here inside the 20, down to the 10-yard line goes Duke Peterson. Nice play there. Good play design. It'll be 1st and goal.
Now, I forget, Nate, is it like the NFL where if a game goes into overtime, both teams get a chance at the ball, or is it sudden death?
No, both teams will start at the 25-yard line. They'll alternate possessions. Each team gets an equal number of possessions. So Pitt will have an opportunity to duplicate or better whatever Clemson does here. And if we get to 3rd overtime, any touchdown or every touchdown will be followed by a 2-point conversion attempt. So no PATs after overtime. Number 2. Back corner of the end zone, laying out for the touchdown. And what a catch by E.J. Tay.
That I would somebody get that to Silent Ninja. That should be on the play of the week.
Full extension, lays out in the back corner of the end zone, and EJ Tay for the moment has Clemson up 52-45. And we will head to the second half of overtime. Number 1, can Belov and the Panthers answer? They have to have a touchdown to force overtime. Number 2, off the back foot and incomplete. Pressure starting to mount maybe a little bit here on Belov.
Yeah, it seems like this entire second half, and even like you said, the first play of overtime here for Pitt, pressure is starting to mount for this Pittsburgh offense. And
it got home that time. Alberto Smalls, no small man there, makes the play. A big sack. It's 3rd and 17. And you know it's 4-down territory. You have to score a touchdown. So you don't need it all right here. You got to pick up half of it, maybe a little bit better, and give yourself a shot on 4th down. You're only 3 of 11 on 3rd down on the night. Belov with time to the sideline. Intercepted. Ball game over, and Clemson is going to win it 52-45. What a finish to this ball game. Clemson twice in this game down 14. Probably should have won it in regulation, and they do get the W here in overtime. And Andrew, now that we are starting to wrap this up, let's get this game out of here, wrap it up for us, and we'll get ready for game number 2.
Yeah, I think, the first half, having the turnovers, really hurt Luke Cannon. The interceptions really hurt it, but then coming alive in the second half, I mean, like we brought up, the fact that Clemson was down 14 numerous times throughout the game and they were able to stay in the game, force it into overtime, and then win it in overtime, that is way to play for Clemson. And Pittsburgh, you fought hard, you fought well, but in the end, you just ended up falling a little short.
Well, once again, 52-45, your final score. And with that, I'd like to say thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, executive producer, Mike Peters, and, of course, my broadcast partner, Andrew Anderson, for all of tonight's action. And on behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy, and you've been watching the CFSL, presented by PX1 Sports, right here on YouTube. We got one more for you here on YouTube, so come on back. Can Tennessee snap the losing streak? We'll find out. They're on their way to Florida here at 8:30 Central Time.